Hey, it's Jessica here from 757 Bandwire shooting a live wire interview with the Reef. What's going on?
What's up?
Everybody introduce yourselves. Tell us what you do in the band.
My name's Pat. I play drums.
I'm Clint, bass and vocals.
My name's Trevor, and I sing, play guitar.
Very cool.
I sing a little bit too, I forgot.
Yeah,
He doesn't sing?
Nah, he turned his knob down.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. I just hear
He's
myself.
like, hey, turn me up in the monitor.
I can't hear
I
myself.
can't hear myself in my headphones.
All right, so here's the first question. Where'd the name The Reef come from?
You didn't know there was a giant reef out in the Virginia Beach oceanfront? You didn't know about that reef out there?
Yeah, we go hang out down there. No, it's got multiple meanings, obviously. Reef, or, you know.
The
Coral
drug
reef,
reference?
yeah.
Is that what you were mentioning there?
Reefer, I guess. A little short for
We get it.
I'm gonna take it.
That's cool.
Dual meanings.
Green. Green.
Green.
The reef. Yeah.
Some porn.
How did you guys all meet? We've heard some crazy stories. High school, Craigslist, Facebook, MySpace.
Basically.
How did you all get together to form The Reef?
They knew each other.
Well, I was in different bands before, and I've jammed in a different band that I was in. That's how I met Trevor from Reverb Nation, and we met a couple years back, and kind of split up with that band. And me and I've known Clint for years, and me and him used to jam together. And we were down in Florida actually, and I was taking a hiatus from the band I was in, and I saw Trevor put something on Facebook. I
Thought
was
he
like-
needed a bass player, or he was looking for musicians.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I need a drummer.
And a bass
Yeah.
player.
It was a crazy summer. Let me just put it
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah. Recently
That's
lost
cool.
some musicians.
I understand how that goes.
But the three of us, we've only been playing together for about 3 months now.
Three
4
and a
months.
half months, yeah, 4 months, something like that.
But I mean,
How long has The Reef total, though, been around? Because I know
about
you...
3 years.
3 years?
Yep.
That's cool. Very cool. So who's the writer in the group?
All of us, I do most of the writing, but
Do you?
Clint's got a lot of songs, and Pat's working on some stuff now too. Hopefully we hear that in the near future and put out our CD.
Next album or so.
Hopefully we can get that recorded sooner than later.
Yeah, are you guys currently working on some recording, or what's going on with that?
Yeah. Trying to find a studio.
Yeah.
That could be
Yeah,
interesting.
There's plenty of studios out there and other bands that we could go record with, but just trying to find the best one possible.
That's cool. How do you feel about the music scene here, between here and I see you guys go to North Carolina a lot, and you go up to Maryland. How do you feel it welcomes you?
It's awesome. I like how everybody networks together and helps everybody out instead of making it a competition. You know, it's,
More of a family feel?
yes.
Family,
That's cool.
teamwork, yeah, it's all,
It's a good local scene.
yeah.
With all the local reggae bands like that play reggae and stuff. I mean, we don't really play with a lot of the other bands that are outside of our genre because, of course, you know.
Well, it's hard, you know.
Well, we got like so much help. Like I was sitting on Facebook one day and I just messaged just some of the bands that I saw on Reverb Nation, and that led to from only playing in Virginia and North Carolina to them saying, yeah, come down and play here with us in Charlotte, and then come play with us in Charleston, and then now we're playing all over the map just because that one connection from those one.
It's cool. It's
One band.
funny how all that can change just by meeting like one person, because then they're like, so and so, and they sound like you. Let's put you together.
Yeah.
That's cool. So what are there any other instruments that each of you can play that you're not currently playing in the band, or like a
yeah.
hidden talent or something you grew up playing? What are they?
For sure.
What do you play, Pat?
I try to be well-rounded. I started off playing guitar when I was younger, about 15 or 14, 15, and started singing. And then I kind of let one thing led to the next. I picked up the piano, and just picked up the harmonica, whatever I can get my hands on. And
That's
start-
cool.
I forgot about that.
yeah, whatever I could, whatever was around me, I'd try to play.
You're doing that like that bluegrass.
Yeah, so, you know, whatever. You know, I love all genres, and we all try to be
Blues
well.
track.
We just try to play with, like, if it's there to like, play on,
Oh, yeah,
try
we're
to
gonna-
mess with it.
we're gonna
and
mess
try to
with it.
learn
That's
how
cool.
to play with it.
For sure.
Any of you rest of you play anything different?
Yeah, during some of our sets, we'll switch off and I'll play bass and he'll play guitar and sing his songs.
Cool.
Or even to the point where Patrick will play guitar and
Yeah.
sing some and I'll play the drums.
That's
Yeah.
cool that you guys can switch up like that. It just shows the audience, you know, the crowd that's there, that you're musically inclined enough to.
It's
You know,
fun,
handle
too,
it
though.
all.
It's like
It is
you get
fun.
tired of playing the same thing.
Right, it gives you a
Sometimes
chance
you're
to
like,
switch it up a
breaks
little
the
bit.
monotony up during the show,
Mhm.
just playing bass the whole show, or just playing guitar the whole show.
I love playing bass more than it's crazy. Like I'm the lead singer, so I'm always playing guitar. And I'm like,
You can actually like,
As soon as I get on the bass-
I like
sing
playing
bass,
guitar
it's
because I'm
like
always
hard to
playing
do.
bass.
I can't sing and play bass. That's one like I don't know what it is.
It's
a little
probably based off of the way the rhythm of the bass is and the way that
Yeah.
the singing goes. It's a completely
It's a
different. They're
muscle
not.
memory thing. It's just
Right,
kinda like one
exactly.
day, like you just have practiced that song enough, or you know it well enough to where everything is just you can just do it without thinking about it. And
Right.
you can sing as
Yeah.
well. So
Yeah.
I think that's how it is when we playing drums too. Because you know, whenever I play drums, it kind of feels natural. When like to be able to sing, like I don't. It's kind of like second nature. Like
Yeah,
Mhm.
you don't think
autopilot.
about it. Yeah.
Right. So who individually for each of you who got you into music?
oh
Well,
man.
that's
Everybody's got that one person that was
yeah,
a big
I have to
influence.
say one of my big influences was my dad. Ever since I was a kid, he'd like blasting the radio like all the time, like always jamming out, and just like kind of like engraved music in my brain, which like
Was there a specific band that
it's
comes
mainly
to
like
mind?
classic rock, like any kind of classic oldies, just blaring it like all the time.
Cool.
And kind of like, you know, always asking me, who is it, you know, like always
Mhm.
challenge me, like see, like keep me on, you know.
On your toes?
Yeah.
Interested. That's cool.
Yeah, and it's
We're
like,
on the same
you know,
page.
and I always loved it, so I was always very interested in, you know, involved in music since a young age. So
It's like bathroom breaks. Oh, you're going to bed at the same time. Sorry, we're having a little side conversation.
It's all right. What about the rest of you? Who got you guys into music?
my grandmother. Well, I mean, she didn't get. I wanted to play music when I was younger, and because my dad played music, and but my stepdad, and my mom, they were really against it. Put it down, didn't want me to. But my grandmother, she said, if you want to do it, do it. And I support you, and whatever you need, just let me know.
That's
And
cool.
She helped me get whatever I wanted to get to play and learn how to.
That's awesome.
It's all family. What are you gonna music bands or nothing?
What?
Any bands or anything?
Bradley Noel.
Oh yeah,
First time I heard Sublime, that was it. It was on. I wanted to play music.
yeah.
What about you?
Probably same, like family. My brother and my uncle. My uncle gave me my first boombox and CD. It was like Matchbox 20. And I listened to that repeatedly for like 2 years straight and the same thing. And my brother had this guitar he bought at a pawn shop.
To be the rainmaker.
My brother had bought like this rinky-dink guitar offline or something from some pawn shop in Texas. And it sat in his room and he never played it.
Really?
I mean, he tried, but he's just kind of like, whatever.
kind of like ding.
I never had a pick or nothing. I used to take like a quarter and just like ding ding. You know, it was crazy. He would hate it too, and I never knew what I was doing. And I just got a little book and a CD and a video, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna learn this. And he'd always come in there. I'd be like 12 years old. He would come in my room with all his older friends and be like, hey, look, my brother knows how to play like 2 chords. Check it out. And I'm like, yeah. These guys are cool. They're coming over and like playing video games, and then I'm like. Yeah. Like, yeah, it's great. Good job. But, yeah, music. Bob Dylan's awesome. Matchbox 20.
That's cool.
Steve Miller Joker.
He's like one of the greatest songwriters.
Who?
Is Bob Dylan?
Yeah, oh,
That was it.
Oh yeah. So collectively, since you guys have been together, where was your first gig together as a group, the three of you?
The bus.
Longboards?
Shaka's open mic night.
No, that did not count.
With
It
Dalton.
didn't count.
That was the
Oh,
first
yeah.
one.
No.
That's not-
That's
And then longboards, yeah. The
And
acoustic
then
Longboard's
gig after
acoustic,
that.
yeah.
Buskies. And then Barrett's.
Yep.
That was the first week. We did like 4 shows that week.
Wow.
And then we played Sunday at like Retro or something, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
With the G-Bombs.
Yeah.
Oh, they're good. They're cool guys.
So that was a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, we just kind of
First 5 days, and we just started on Monday. We practiced Monday and Tuesday.
You did like one practice?
No, 2 practices. We shot some we took some like little photo shoot. What was it? Y'all came over on Monday.
They're like, well,
Next day
like,
we did the photo shoot at Mojo Bones.
it was
And
kind
then
of
we
like,
went to Shaka, so it was Tuesday through Sunday. Oh my god.
well, like,
dude.
Wow, that's crazy.
we counted 2 practices as like one pretty much, because we would like practice for 10 minutes and be like, okay,
Go outside, smoke a bowl,
Or-
smoke a cigarette.
and
Back
like,
in,
play another
practice another
song,
Walk
song.
up to the store, get a pack
Yeah.
of
Yeah, walk to the
cigs,
store.
get some
play another
beer.
song, and so like those 2 combined counted as
He was
one.
here
Yeah,
since
I had
like
like
noon,
one whole
and
practice.
Pat didn't even get here till like 5 or something. But
I'm always early, man.
You're always early, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're always early.
and Aaron was here too. It was funny.
Yeah.
That's right.
I forgot all about him being here.
So do you guys have a favorite spot that you like to play, whether it be local or further away?
I think it's probably different for all of us. But
Well, yeah,
What's
each of
your favorite
you.
spot to play?
Favorite show we played together all together, or a favorite spot to play like
Both.
locally?
Answer both. Go for it.
Favorite show would be between Roanoke with Ballyhoo or Pensacola.
Oh yeah, I have to
Jamaican
say,
Fest.
let's say Bamboo Willie's was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They were both really
Yeah.
good shows.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Hard to
Well,
rate
both
them.
of them, yeah. Both of them were fun. and
Really
good.
fun.
We broke down the way to Roanoke.
We were down out there on the way to Pensacola.
Oh my
we were already
gosh.
running late. We were like,
Yeah, that was
we
weird.
hit. All right, what did we hit traffic
Yeah, we
first?
hit traffic for like
2
45
hours.
minutes.
Like a tractor
Back
trailer
up.
flipped over or something. And then right after that, right when we got out of the traffic, we started climbing the hills, and we had everything stacked in the back of the conversion van. And then all of a sudden, like we're like, you smell something? And they're like, we look down, and like shit's like overheating. There's smoke going everywhere. They're like, dude, you gotta pull over. And like we're on the interstate, and like cars are hauling ass.
No, they're not. They're barely moving. Remember?
Yeah,
No,
we were stuck.
we got out of traffic. I thought.
Oh, no, that was when we
the
first got in the
time.
hills.
That was
Like when we
the
first hit
time,
the hills, the shit
Happened
just started.
twice.
Nobody's like
Oh,
paying
it did.
attention, and I look over and I'm like, dude, the fucking shit's overheating. He's like, oh man, oh no, what do I do? I was like, just keep driving, see if it drops down.
We hit that rest.
And we
area.
drove for like
Turn the heater
ever
on, like
with it like kind of overheating, and then we stopped finally, and it, like the radiator cap was like blowing off. Fucking went and bought a radiator cap,
Where
put
did
it
we
back
stop
on,
at?
We called out.
and
we called
still
out, we were
overheated
like,
the whole
dude,
way there.
Oh
Like,
my gosh,
Kept
that's
trying to
we made it
crazy.
just in time, like
yeah,
just in time.
30 or 40 minutes before we needed to play.
No, we had more than that. Because we didn't start till 10.
We got there like 8 something.
We got there 8:40. Yeah. Well, I like Chicho's. That's a cool spot. For that.
Which one do you prefer? The one on the beach or the one oceanfront? Yeah, that's a cool spot.
Yeah, I like
It's a little tight, but it's a cool spot. It's a cool spot, and they got really good pizza too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're nice people out there.
Yeah, they are.
We always have a lot of bands come through. Play like
They take
most
care of
touring
us.
bands.
out there.
That's cool. That's real cool. So, is there a story behind any of the songs that you've written that you'd like to share?
Oh man, we could be here for days.
Just pick
A
one.
lot of songs. I mean, most of them are about just real life experiences, stuff I've been through. There's a song about my daughter. I have a song about like greed. A new song is about like greed that we wrote. Just,
Is that a new one? Is it out? Can people find it?
No, we just well, yeah, she recorded it on video
That's cool.
last night at our show.
Very cool. What's the name of it?
It's called Follow Me.
Cool.
And that's pretty much just about it's about greed and how people can get overtaken easily by money and stuff and want everybody to follow them and you just gotta realize you don't need things or material objects to keep
Right.
you happy.
So, is there anyone nationally or even locally that you guys would like to collaborate with?
As in tour or like record
Musically,
a song with?
record a song.
I like Treehouse. That's
They're cool. They're
probably
very
one
cool.
of my favorite bands. Those guys are cool.
They're nice too.
Maybe the Beach Foundation.
Adam
I've
Myrtle
never had
Beach.
an opportunity to meet them, but I'd like to do some music with that. They're sick as
You're
shit.
rad.
All right, the last question I have for you: where can people find your music?
Everywhere. Just Google the Reef, and we finally, I think, done enough Googling where it's like number 3 now. It's like Great Barrier Reef, and then it's like the movie The Reef. And then, but if you Google it, that'll give you a lot of the sites like our Facebook, Reverb Nation, Twitter, Instagram. I don't know. Pat does the photo, Snapchat, whatever.
Instagram,
Snapchat.
Snapchat.
I don't know what all that crap is, but like pretty much every social site you can think of. I think we don't have a SoundCloud, but we're working on that, and a YouTube. We're about to.
Very
we have
cool.
one now, but we're gonna remake it. And
Cool.
Get a lot of new
We're-
covers and stuff up there.
We got an upcoming web page too. Like we're making our own actual band page.
Oh, that's nice. That's a lot of work, but that's nice.
Yeah, it's upcoming.
Yeah, who's gonna do that?
That's cool.
Oh, that guy Pete from
Nice
Florida.
Pete.
Old Pete.
All right. Well, thanks so much for sitting down with us
Thank you.
and talking to
Round
us.
couch sessions.
And the only other thing I can ask is, where do you guys want to be in a year? What do you hope you're doing?
On tour.
On
Yeah.
tour with
Yeah.
Tour
Tour
a
and settle
national band would be
Cool.
cool.
That's very
Playing
cool.
less at
Seems
home,
like
so
a
that way
peaceful
when we
year
come
goal.
back home, it's more like people missed us, you know. They're like, oh, we see you all the time.
Not play around town so much, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I want
Very
to get the
cool.
word out to the rest of the world. You know, once we saw a little bit of the East Coast, we want to see the rest of the.
Yeah. I'm trying to
The
play
US
anywhere I
and
can, and as
everywhere.
far away from.
Yo,
here as I
Alaska.
can.
We were talking about playing
Yeah,
Alaska,
I'd love to play in
like,
Alaska.
or Hawaii.
Trying to get
because we
Hawaii.
got
That'd be
friends
cool.
out
I'll
in
go play
Hawaii.
to some Eskimos.
You ever seen that the Edge of Alaska show on Discovery Channel? They're living in McCarthy,
Yeah, it's pretty
Alaska.
cool.
It's like 40 people in the town.
Right.
It's like, I'll play a show up there. I just have to like fly
Get
out
everybody
there.
in town to come.
All right. Well, thanks so much, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.